Hello, welcome to Touch Reviews in English and another TLDR look at whatever I've reviewed. Although what I've reviewed is not really a review, it was just sort of like me rambling on while I was sitting on a train about the Sony Linkbuds S. If you want to know more about these, I actually purchased these. If you want to know more about these as in like sort of a review, check it out. It's over on actualreviews.com. Links in the description also. Anyway, mentioning something good, something bad, what I think is the best, what I think is the worst, as always. Starting off with something good. These are a very small format set of TWS that are very comfortable, for my opinion, that sit well inside their ears. They're pretty well built. I mean, they're not boutique levels of build quality, but Sony make things that are usually consumer level, decently made for consumer level, and you can compare other consumer level brands against them. And yeah, they're pretty well built. Something bad. Well, there's not exactly a lot of sound quality to these in stock form. Not They're not terrible, but they are not something I enjoy. They're very darkish sort of thing, like a lot of Sony Bluetooth stuff that I've tried. They sort of have that Sony signature that's sort of like towards the darker side of things, which means they're going to need some EQ. Now, the best about this is that they actually have an app that works, is decent, is stable. I mean, I know Sony has plenty of money for developing stuff like that, but so do other companies. They don't always manage to do it correctly. In this case, they have an app, and the app lets you do all kinds of things. It lets you resign the controls. It lets you EQ it. It lets you do all kinds of things. And in that app, there is a basic EQ. Now, that basic EQ, there's like 6 or 7 presets or whatever they are, which I wouldn't really use any of them. But then you've got 2 personalized slots that you can save your own EQs to. And using that EQ, you can actually get these to be much better. They're still not going to be great, but they are much better. That takes me to the worst, that even with EQ, these are never going to be the sound quality of wired alternatives. Even wired alternatives that cost a third of the price. If you're listening to music from something like UAPP, which is what I usually do, what I do is I have a quick graphic EQ set up inside the app for when I'm just like listening to YouTube or a video or something. But if I'm going to actually listen to music, I turn that back to flat or to off, and then inside UAPP, I use their parametric EQ. Now, with the parametric EQ in UAPP, you can get these to sound pretty decent, but they are never going to be a great sound quality set of IEMs. They are never going to be better than a lot of, I mean, you can pick up €30 sets of IEMs that are going to sound better than these, but you don't get all the comfort, the creature comforts that you get with a set of TWS buds. Now, I'm usually not one for using TWS, but the Moondrop Space Travel were the ones that maybe end up having some always in my bag. And these, I've used them traveling. The ANC is decent and this, that, and the other. But sound-wise, the worst is going to be sound quality. They do get much better with EQ, but they're still not going to be an amazing sound experience if you're looking for a high-quality sound signature. But anyway, check out the full review, which is not really a review. As I say, it was something I wrote on a train while traveling with these. So that's sort of like me rambling on about my opinions with them. But if you want to check that out, it's linked in the description, or head over to actualreviews.com, and I'll be back with another one soon. See you later.